But Matt, you and I have been talking about a lot. We share a very similar track record in history. Um, we work with a lot of people that make six figures and above, multiple six figures, right? Commission based, all of that. A
Sure.
lot of those folks, when I ask them how much money it takes to retire, they too quote seven figures,
Yeah.
sometimes eight, like 10 million. But when you hear that question, what do you think?
So you answer it incorrectly if you think it's an amount. What it actually is it's all about cash flow. It's all about the cash flow, because this is the delineation between the crypto bros and real estate investors. This is the delineation between stock investors and real estate investors. It will remain the same, because at the end of the day, one of the things I think that we make a little bit gamified, but it really is how we live, is I want this new thing. I need to have an asset that throws off enough income or enough cash flow that I can go buy that thing, because then it's a net zero add to my lifestyle.
Exactly.
And so that's the biggest challenge for me. It's always been about how much cash flow a month do I want to make sure that I can do everything? Because in all honesty, I'm probably not going to retire with $1 million in my bank account.
Yeah, I didn't. I certainly did not. Yeah.
I won't retire with $1 million in my bank account, but I'll have tons of cash flow.
That's a great question. So I'm going to think back 5 years.
Because to your point, right, as you think about that, to the point is there's a lot of people, like Dion said, where it's like 2 million, 3 million, 5 million. Well, no, it's not. No, because you can't guarantee what your return is going to be, and your return might be way lower than inflation.
So before you think back to how much you had in your bank account when you got out, Mike, when you got out, escaped, more importantly, how much of your own money did you have in your portfolio?
I think that's a better question.
Yeah.
So we'll do first. So the reason I was thinking back is I want to take all the cash. So if you're in real estate, whether you have one unit or hundreds of units, you have a reserve account. You have to have a reserve account.
Sure.
And that is cash, whether you like it or not, that's cash. And I want to count that. And then Olivia and I actually had a year of savings also, right? That was a requirement for us. So we were over indexed on cash, but that was still probably 150 to 200 cash. After being in the game, right? I was 45. She was just a tick older. So we'd been in this a while, but it was not over 200 grand. That's all accounts put together. But to Dion's point, and I don't know if this should make people mad. I hope it'll make some of you mad. Hopefully others are inspired. But I had zero money in any of my deals.
Yeah.
Zero. The money I had put in over the years had been extracted. Either via cash out refis, maybe a sale here or there. But none of my money was all the returns since the day I retired have been infinite, because none of my cash has been in the deals.
That's the benefit of investing for cash flow.
Whereas time.
The 4% rule, you put money in stocks and you watch it grow. You don't take your money out. You take the 4% out when you finally reach it. With this cash flow, I retired last year with $0 in my portfolio. I had more money in my bank account, let alone what I had taken out over the years, than what I had personally invested in my portfolio.